Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video. Today we have the incumbent president, Donald Trump, versus Senator from the state of Hawaii, Maize Hirono. Um, a little bit of background on Hirono. She wins the state of Hawaii their Senate races very, very easily. Like, she has a Senate race this year, and if she would lose, like, something, like, insane would have to happen. Um, she appeals very well to minorities, Latinos, African Americans, not so much, the white working class, not so much, but Latinos, especially, she does very well with. In any event, let's get this video started. First off, let's start with the safe Democratic states. West Coast, obviously. Illinois. All these states over here. New York. Vermont. Maine's 1st District. New Mexico, I think, would be safe. I actually think with her high Latino appeal, Colorado could also be in the safe column. Now safe Republican states. The Midwest would solidly go. I'm actually gonna go out on a limb and say all of Nebraska would solidly go for Donald Trump in this scenario. Um, Indiana, I even think would be solid. Georgia, I think would even be solid. Like, this would be a fairly good election for Trump. Now let's move down here to the likely leaning toss-up. Let's make sure we get that electoral count on the screen. Likely Republican states. Not too much of that in this scenario. Maine's 2nd District would probably be likely Republican. And in my mind, that's about it. Then let's see here. Likely Democratic. I think Nevada, because of the high Latino appeal, could potentially bump Nevada up to likely Democratic. Let's see here. We won't touch Virginia yet either. So yeah, that wraps up the likely states. Leaning Democratic first. Arizona, I think with the high Latino turnout, could definitely flip that for Maize Hirono. Virginia, I think, would stay in the Democratic column by a more narrow margin. Maine, at large, I think, would stay Democratic as well. Let's go on to the Republican states. Texas, despite a large Latino turnout, remains a Republican stronghold as it has been for a long time. I think the Frost Belt in its entirety goes to President Trump. Iowa, I think, would also go to President Trump. North Carolina, Trump won in 2016. I think he could win it again. State of New Hampshire, I think Trump could narrowly edge that out. He only lost by 2,000 votes in 2016. And Hirono would have less appeal to the people of New Hampshire. So I think that Trump could pick up New Hampshire, and that puts Trump over the magic number. We're not done yet, however. The state, Florida and Minnesota are tough states to call. I think Florida would actually flip to the Democratic column. My reasoning behind this is the high Latino turnout that would come with Maize Hirono. even though Donald Trump's approval rating is a +1, I believe, that high Latino turnout, especially because of immigrants from Puerto Rico, could definitely help Maize Hirono. And if you look how Gilliam is doing, it would obviously be a close race because it's Florida, but I think that she could be like Gilliam and win. The state of Minnesota. This state has not went Republican since I believe 72. But in this scenario, I think Minnesota would break that streak and go narrowly Republican. My reasoning why is Minnesota is much more closely tied to this frost belt than they are to Hawaii and Latino voters. So that's it for this video. Our final electoral score: Donald Trump is re-elected President of the United States, 280 to Maize Hirono's 258. Alright, thanks for watching this video. Comment down below what you think, and I will see you all soon.